Now we're actually back in the hunt. We had a couple of races earlier on in the regatta that were real deep ones, and then because of our day-to-day, we've ground up into the top 5. It's kind of been our long-term goal, and now we're within striking distance of the top 3. So when we looked at the forecast for the day and the fact that we were going inside, we knew we had a lot of points to be made up, and we were actually excited that it was going to be real shifty, and luckily we had 3 good starts and were able to get out the right direction and had 3 good races. It was challenging because I actually haven't sailed in the race area where we are today. I've sailed just a little bit further on closer towards Prudence Island, but with all the torpedo testing now we're shifted over by Quonset almost. And so it actually was tough to figure out in the beginning, but it seemed like in our game plan was that the bottom left would be pretty good, and then we wanted to have a long drag race out to the right and get to the very top right. Seemed like the rain kind of funneled down from the Newport Bridge and had a right bend to it all day long. But the current was interesting too because it's pretty uniform depth all along, so it really came in mostly into play to us on the runs by holding on starboard jibe for very long, almost all the way down to the bottom mark. I think the hardest thing was that the top right was very pronounced. So the ability to get on the port tack fairly quickly, and I think if you looked at most of the races, the leaders really got on the port early. The bottom left was quite good, and our game plan was we started kind of boat quarter most races to the middle, and that way we were able to go straight for a little bit, but then be pretty quick to tack on the port and get into the righty at the very top. And there's 2 races scheduled for tomorrow, so getting to first is going to be a little bit of a tall task, but it's within range. And then the other side of that is also, I think, 4th, which is where we are now, through 8th is separated by maybe 9 points or something like that. So we have to play offense, but we still have to play a little defense too. Regatta organizers done a really good job dealing with all the variable conditions and fog and things we had, so really hats off to all the volunteers here. They do just must be 1,000 volunteers for this event, so New York really does a great job, and we're really proud to represent New York in this.